Hello, everyone. Are you an executive or a leader in Latin America who's trying to improve your English communication skills, be better in meetings, doing presentations, and this sort of thing? Speak with authority. Maybe you're in the C-suite or you're a senior manager and you want to be in the C-suite. Hang on. We're going to cover what you need to speak with authority. This is something that many people struggle with, isn't it? How to speak English with authority. Of course, in the global economy, it's not just enough to speak English. You need to have those business English skills. You need to be able to speak definitively, speak with authority, be a leader, show you're confident, lead others to understand what you're saying. You need to command the room. You need to express yourself with confidence and clarity, authority, especially in leadership roles. So in this video, I'm going to give you some practical tips that will help you project this leadership role that you have when you speak English. By the end of the video, I promise you'll have specific strategies to apply in your meetings, presentations, and daily work. Let's get started. Are you ready for this? Okay, I'm Teacher Bert. I have been coaching people in business English for the last 5 years, mostly with C-suite managers, senior managers, IT professionals, and I was in business for over 30 years, high-level business. My brother and I actually co-founded a multi-billion-dollar company. I owned IT businesses, and I was in the insurance business for many years, working with high-level international engineering architectural firms, where communication was essential for them. Let's talk about body language and tone. We'll start with something you can control right now, your body language and tone. It's no different in Spanish or Portuguese than it is in English, is it? Eye contact. In fact, studies show that how we say something is often more important than what you say, especially in leadership roles. People will judge your authority based on your body language, facial expressions, and the tone of your voice. Am I wrong? Tell me if I'm wrong. Put something in the comments, or let me know if you agree with this. So here are some key body language tips to help you speak with authority. Posture. Stand or sit up straight. Keep your shoulders back and relax. I've tried to do this. How do you keep your shoulders back and be relaxed? Well, let's practice. A strong posture shows confidence, and it shows that we're listening, doesn't it? Eye contact. In Latin America cultures, it's common to use a lot of eye contact, but in English-speaking cultures, you need to balance it. Too little eye contact can make you seem unsure, while too much can make people feel uncomfortable. Aim for consistent, steady eye contact when making important points. If you're speaking to a group of people, move from person to person. Suggest you watch some of President Obama's speeches. He's really good at this. And I like how he uses pauses and that. Gestures. Use your hands. Use open hands, all right? Show open, controlled gestures. Don't overdo it with hand movements, but gestures can help emphasize your key points and make you look more confident. How are you at this? Let me know. We're going to give you a lot more tips. And at the end of the video, I do have some really good bonuses for you. So let's talk about tone. The way you say things can drastically change the meaning of your expression. Leaders speak with clarity and a calm, steady tone. They avoid speaking too fast. Let me give you an example. If I said, "We need to finish this project by Friday," a lot of people in the room might not really pick up what I'm saying. I think this project maybe be delayed. Now speak in a calm way. "I believe this project is facing some delays, but we can handle it effectively." Notice the difference? Speaking with authority, slowing down, controlling your tone, and being intentional with your words. And remember, authority and confidence comes from within. It's not something that you force, is it? We need to believe in ourselves. And sometimes we need to fake it before we make it, right? We need to put on a little show. Use assertive language. Now that we've covered body language and tone, let's move to language itself. One of the key differences between everyday conversation and leadership communication is the use of assertive language. Assertive language is clear, direct, and confident, generally using active voice, but it's also respectful. You want to avoid language that sounds too weak or uncertain. Here are some phrases to avoid and what to use instead. Instead of saying, "I'm not sure, but I think," say, "based on the data, I believe." Instead of saying, "maybe we should try this," say, "I recommend we implement this strategy." What sounds more like a leader to you? Instead of saying, "I hope this works," say, "I'm confident this solution will work." Do you see the difference? Assertive language shows leadership. It's confident, but not aggressive. Strategic pauses are powerful, just like I was talking about President Obama. And don't leave this video. I do have some really important stuff for you here. And if you like what I'm saying and doing, try subscribing and sharing. Let me know that you like the videos. I need all the help I can get. It's kind of a new channel, and I'm trying to perfect my YouTube skills. One of the most underrated communications tools is the pause. Many non-native English speakers and native English speakers feel uncomfortable with silence, so they tend to rush through their thoughts or fill in pauses with and but in reality, pauses are powerful. Now, if I ask you a question and then stop, aren't you going to think a little more? Do you like this video? If you do like this video, I'd like to know why you like it. Can you go and put something in the comments now? Actually, I shouldn't say that because then you'll probably stop or go out of the video. But we need to pause when we ask a question or we make an important statement. Very, very powerful. Again, you'll notice that the best speakers use pauses a lot. When you pause, it gives people time to think. More importantly, it allows your audience to absorb what you've just said. Strategic pauses also show you're in control of the conversation. You are creating curiosity. People are going to wonder, what is he going to say next? What is coming up next? What's so important about this meeting? Let the curiosity build. Nothing's more powerful than curiosity. For example, when you finish making a key point, take 1 or 2 seconds to pause. This gives weight to your statement. Let's see this in action. I believe this strategy will increase revenue next quarter, so we should implement it right away. Do you have anything to add? Now show, I believe this strategy will increase revenue next quarter. We should implement it right away. Notice this sounds more authoritative. Using pauses not only helps your audience follow along, but it also makes you sound more confident. Am I right? Let me know. Put something in the comments. Tell me how you use pauses. Have you ever thought about using pauses more? Handling interruptions gracefully. Another really important aspect of speaking with authority in English is how you handle interruptions. As a leader, you need to stay in control. You need to keep the meeting on track, even when somebody interrupts you. What do you do when somebody interrupts you during a meeting and things are starting to get off topic? Let me know in the comments. Here are a few tips to handle this. Stay calm. Don't let the interruption throw you off. Stay composed. Don't get defensive. Nod, appreciate them, but move on. We used to say, smile, kind of agree, and then turn it around for a reason to do what you want to do. Acknowledge it. You can say something like, I hear your point, but let me finish this thought first. You've gotten control back. It allows you to maintain that control of the conversation while being respectful. Use a strong voice. When resuming your point, use a confident tone. It signals that you are still in charge of the conversation. Does this work in Latam? Tell me how North America and Latam are different in this regard. For example, if somebody interrupts you while you're speaking, you could respond like this. They say, "But I think this strategy won't work for our team." And I might respond, "I understand your concern. Let me finish my point, and then we'll address your feedback." By staying calm and using strong, clear tone, you show that you are in control without being aggressive. So let's practice some key phrases for meetings. Finally, I want to give you some practical phrases you can use in your meetings to be a project authority. Here are a few. To give an opinion. In my view, the best course of action would be to move ahead with the project. To clarify a point. Let me make sure I understand what you're saying. To express confidence. I'm certain that this strategy will drive results in the first quarter. To wrap up a discussion. Let's summarize what we've discussed and agree on the next steps. So practice these phrases until you feel comfortable using them naturally. Making these your go-to phrases really will make you sound more confident and authoritative in meetings. A lot of this is not just memorization. It's training yourself, drilling yourself on this stuff, so it just comes so naturally to you. It's top of mind, ready to use. It's the difference. To wrap this up, let's quickly summarize the key points. Body language and tone are essential on how people perceive you as a leader. Do you agree? Let me know. Use assertive language to show confidence and clarity. You probably do this in your first language. Let's do it in English. Embrace strategic pauses to give your words more weight. Handle objections, interruptions with calm control. Be that person who's just never goes to emotion, right? Always steady ship in the stormy seas. Practice key phrases that assert leadership. So the key to speaking with authority in English is not just about the words you use, but it's all about how you use them, your body language, and your overall presence. Keep practicing and you'll notice the impact it has on your leadership communication in no time at all. Very focused. Remember, Pareto's rule, 80% of results come from 20% of activities, the best 20%. This kind of information is that top 20% for presentations, running meetings, and just showing that you deserve to be in the C-suite. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe for more content. Even share it with some of your friends. All my videos are about improving your English skills, mostly about business English. And as always, if you have any questions, drop a comment and I'll be glad to answer them. So thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next video. And now, that bonus I was talking about, before I forget it, if you go to the description of the video, you will find a link to a 10-question quiz that will help you understand your challenges in business English. And from this information, I will give you a personalized report on and a roadmap to improving your business English so you can be a stronger leader and grow in the international economy.